humanly certain, yaqeen, about what's happening now. I feel certain that the U.S. is going into a big decline, a medium decline, or a decline. It technically don't make any difference. I believe that we can have a high effect on the people. I believe that's what our mission is. And I say for the people of America, because if we work good here, then Allah will spread it all around, where we can influence people of the world. We want to influence white people and others, and Latinos, to be better people. But we want to give them a look at Islam. Just take a look. We're not going to say, take a look at Islam. We're going to do it. Well, why are you doing it? Well, that's just what we do. Islam says do that, that's right. And that's what we're doing. It does say feed the poor, that, clothe the people. The people stayed in the day after Ali Sufa, right? You see any Ali Sufa around here in them big mosques anywhere? Not a one. Not a one. We're going to reestablish all that. Okay. About the question, because you do bring it up every now and then, about the question of Sunnism and Shiism. Let's say the good Shias that follow Imam Khomeini, they feel they're happy to be Shias. But they believe, and they act like it, that Sunnis and Shias are brothers. They are sisters, two parts of the same, right? The followers of Imam Khomeini don't have, technically, it's not that they don't want to argue about it anymore or discuss it, but if anything come up, the Shias believe Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was born on the 17th, and the Shia Sunnis believe is born, or vice versa, Sunnis believe is on the 12th. They said, forget it, we'll have Unity Week all between that week. So whichever day it was, it's fine. We're gonna get it. They have Milad and Naeed and stuff. We have called. That's what Unity Week is. That's what Unity Week is. Personally, if somebody came to me with some arguments about Sunnism and Shiism, I don't even know if I would talk to them anymore. Because I don't care. I don't have nothing, I already got my, you know what I mean? I did thorough research. I already have my attitude about it. I don't need to know nothing about it. I'm not interested. If they want to find somebody to sit down, can you imagine? We're going to have a Sunni Shia discussion. Who was right and who was wrong. They haven't solved that problem, except the Islamic Republic have touched on it. Those people that we saw the other day, they still stuck in it. That's why we don't mash together. There's nothing new, because they're back there. At best, they're Iranian nationalists. Iran for Iran. And a lot of them is the police. They are the police. They're government agents. The people who are in charge, that this and this is saying. I would say this is 25 years ago. Imam Musa, I think the FBI have done a good job with us. So he's telling me that they washed up, they finished. And they would see me sometime in the office, I'm looking at a picture on the wall. The Rahbar, Ayatollah Beheshti, that got martyred, is laying in the Sunnah getting the rest. Everybody's praying. And I look at it with a nostalgic look, and they know exactly what's going on. They said those days will never return again. That's not true. Those days are heading back fast. Those were days of turmoil. These are not the days of that type of turmoil. There's not a ghost chance in hell that the Munafiqs could come to power in Iran. That's not possible. Nobody would allow it. The people wouldn't allow it. There's not enough of them. You done fought against Iran, and all their children have got martyred because of them, and they cheering for Saddam. That ain't possible. This is a different time, and it's just like what we wrote in our stuff. This is the best time. It's deja vu. We didn't seen this many times. That's what I wrote in 2012. Remember I showed y'all? This is better than 2012. Why? Because 2012 didn't manifest itself. And 2012 could have been a century ago as far as the movement is concerned. But we had wrote that because this is what we felt then. We were satisfied with what we just been through. We're expecting and satisfied with what's coming. What came from there to here is better. Those 7, 8 years, this was better than what we expected. Right? And we handled it better. We handled it good. I mean, so to answer those questions, we're not anxious about none of this stuff. We're just not anxious. We can't force ourselves to be. We're not nothing, but we have positive expectations about this period. Technically, we don't see how it could go any other way than our analysis. Why? We have 5 analyses, just say 5, that have been pinpoint accurate. We would have to have drank some type of psychological juice, right? I think we will be more accurate in this assessment than we was in the one I just read. It feels like it. And it looks like it. Right. I mean, it just is. That's why I feel the way I feel about us. I feel like everything that we have talked about, we're into that already. The other brothers, they have to, they should be careful because they shouldn't play with Islam too much. You know what I mean? The heat is on them, it's not on us. We're doing what we're making a rational analysis. I'm going to just go over it again before closing. We got the Quran. Every time we come before you and talk, usually we come right out of the Quran. We got hadith to support it. We use history, and you can tell we use history a lot. That's what the Quran says. Travel in the earth and see what was the end of those before you, right? That's what it tells us to do. It orders us to do that. That's what we do. What was my gift from way back when? History is just a gift. I was in school just running off white folks' history, all the timelines. I could still do it now on most things. From 50, 80, not 80, it was a long time ago. I can still do it now. That was a gift. That gift was to augment what's going on. That's why mission. The white man says once you figure out what your mission is in life, you'll never work again. Because it'll be easy, you know, it's your work. It's your life. You get, anyway, are there any more questions or comments? Any more at all? Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Alhamdulillah.